All right, good evening, everybody. It's your boy Akeen, and welcome to this vlog. Continuing with more scout reports on players headed towards the 2017 NFL Draft. For this vlog, I'm here to talk about Dorian Johnson, the guard coming out of Pitt. Now, he's actually close in the area from Belle Vernon, Pennsylvania. Decided to stay in state to become a Pitt Panther, and he was a pretty good standout during his time at Pitt. Had some great experience. Now, it's time for me to talk about his strengths and weaknesses. First, his strengths. Now, for a man over 300 pounds, and unlike most other players over 300 pounds, this kid carries his weight pretty well, sporting thick limbs with no extra around in the middle. And he often is asked to pull in in the offensive scheme that he did, and he did a pretty good job as a pulling guard. Actually helped lead the way for the running backs, particularly an ACC Player of the Year, James Conner. Now, also things I do like about him, he has good experience to shows up while blocking at this next level, where Johnson shows good vision and anticipation to get onto his blocks. Does a pretty good job with that, and he generally plays with proper technique, but is considered a player with some potential to even grow even more. Now, it's time for me to talk about some of his weaknesses, though. Now, despite of his experience, though he has great experience, he sometimes is not as consistent as far as his fundamentals. Now, sometimes he's more relying on his lateral agility and bounce to seal off his opponents rather than latching on and controlling due to inconsistent hand placement and pad level. That is things that he does need to work out. Do a better job as far as his hands placement. If he does better hand placement, he will do a better job latching on to opposing defenders. But he doesn't really give up much sacks, which is a great trait about him. So I think he will work on that, and I think he will actually grow to become a good player at the next level. Now, another thing that he does need to work on, he does not always play with the sustained intensity scouts would prefer. That's a little bit, he needs to be just a little bit more aggressive, more nasty in my opinion. But I think this guy can actually be a star, like Jari Evans coming out of New Orleans Saints. Now, one player that coming from Pitt who actually had a great career was 22 years ago in Ruben Brown, who was a 9-time Pro Bowler in 13 seasons. And I think that Johnson could do the same thing. He just has the potential to grow. I see him as a second-round pick for this year's draft, so that is my projection. Now, the next time I catch you guys will be in just a couple minutes. I have more blogs for you for today. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.